Hello friends, I welcome you all to this session. Myself Abhilash, your mathematics faculty for MSET, KSET and JEE. Right, now let us continue our discussion on trigonometry. In the previous classes, we have learned so many concepts pertaining to trigonometry, JEE Mains syllabus, right? So continuing with that, today we will be discussing three most important topics, that is domain range periodicity, and next thing is solution of triangles, that is properties of triangles, and we will also be discussing trigonometric equations, right? So let us start friends. So when it comes to domain range and periodicity, they are continuously asking questions based on this, and domain range and periodicity you would have also known certain concepts based on this from the chapter of sets, relations and functions, but how important it is this for trigonometry we will understand now. Now look at this friends, we have 6 trigonometric ratio which you already know, that is sine, cos, tan, secant and cosecant. Now when we talk about sine, what is the periodicity? 2 pi cos, for cos is 2 pi, tan is pi, secant is 2 pi, cosec is 2 pi and cot is pi. So you can remember like this, for all the trigonometric ratios it is 2 pi except for tan and cot. Tan and cot it is what friends? Tan and cot it is just pi. Alright, for tan and cot it is just pi. You have to remember this. For tan and cot it is just pi. For other things it is 2 pi. Got it? Next, when you talk about domain and range. Domain and range, see friends, domain and range, when I talk about domain and range, see here, when we talk about sin theta, it is all real numbers. I can write it as capital R. Here also, cos also, range is, or domain is all real numbers. When you talk about range, both sin and cos, it lies between -1 to +1. Okay, -1 to +1. It is what? Is it open bracket? It is closed bracket. That is both -1 and +1 included. Both -1 and +1 are included. Got it friends? Next one, tan and cot. Tan and cot, all real numbers -2 pi, -2n plus 1 into pi by 2. And what about cot? All real numbers minus n pi. What do you mean by this? So many people will by heart this and go. We don't want you people to by heart. So how to do this? So see here friends. So tan means what? Tan can be written as what? Sin by cos. Sin by cos. So here this is what? Division property, right? So division relation, or you can also call it as quotient relation. So as per this, sin and cos. So cos is what? Here it is in the denominator. The denominator cannot be negative. When the denominator cannot be negative, how cannot be negative? Not negative. Denominator cannot be 0. Denominator cannot be 0. So how to go about this? When the denominator cannot be 0, that means what? All real numbers except the cos being not 0. Cos is 0 when it is odd multiple of pi by 2. We have studied this. Cos is 0 when it is odd multiple of pi by 2. That's why all real numbers except odd multiple of pi by 2. That's why we written 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. Odd multiple of pi by 2. Okay. All real numbers, all real minus 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. For cos we have to include this. All real numbers minus odd multiple of pi by 2. Let us look at cot friends. Cot we know by quotient relation it is what? Cot is nothing but cos by sin. Cos theta by sin theta. Right? Cos theta by sin theta. Correct? So sin cannot be 0 here. Sin is 0 when it is a multiple of pi. Any multiple of pi, when it comes to sin, when theta is any multiple of pi, sin becomes 0. So here all real numbers except any multiple of pi, that we have written as n pi. So this is the meaning of domain of this. No need to by heart this. I hope you have understood this now. So similarly we can look at secant and cosecant. Why secant and cosecant? Why you have written same thing? See, secant is nothing but what? 1 by cos. 1 by cos. For secant to exist, this cos should not be 0. So for here also we have written all real numbers minus odd multiple of pi by 2. So when it comes to cosecant, it is nothing but 1 by sin. Excuse me, correct na? 1 by sin theta. So that's why we have written all real numbers minus n pi. Sin cannot be 0 here because it is in the denominator. So all real numbers minus what? N pi. That is the meaning what? It cannot be multiple of pi. Theta cannot be a multiple of pi. Got it friends? So this is the way to remember domain and range. And also when you talk about period, I told you, remember again. So I told you for all the trigonometric ratios the period is 2 pi. But when it comes to tan and cot, it is pi. Got it, friends? You have to remember like this. Next thing. So based on domain range and periodicity, a question is given. This was asked in JEE Mains 2019. Let us solve this question, friends. Okay, it's a very simple question. So they have given, let S be the set of alpha belonging to real number such that the equation, that is equation cos 2x plus alpha sin x is equal to 2 pi minus 7, that is not 2 pi, 2 times alpha minus 7 as a solution. Then S is equal to what? Then they are asking, then S is equal to what? That is, they have given S is equal to this much, S is equal to cos 2x plus alpha sin x is equal to 2 times alpha minus 7. Then S is equal to what? Actually there is not S is equal to, it can be written as alpha. Whatever it is, we have to just find the value of alpha here. So here it is cos 2x, here it is sin x is there. So what we can do, friends? When cos 2x is there, definitely we can convert everything into cos or everything into sin. But here it is easy for me to convert cos to sin. So cos 2x we can write it as 1 minus 2 sin square x. So this can be written as what, friends? 1 minus 2 sin square x. 1 minus 2 sin square x, correct na? So what about this? This will be alpha sin x is equal to 2 times alpha minus 7. So if I send this one that side, what will happen? Minus 2 sin square x plus alpha sin x plus alpha sin x. If I send one that side, it will become 2 times alpha minus 8. 2 times alpha minus 8. Now if I want to make it into a quadratic equation now, what will this become? Instead of minus 2, I will make it plus 2. So this will become 2 sin square x minus alpha sin x. This, if it comes this side, it will be minus 2 times alpha plus alpha minus 8. But since I am multiplying everything with minus sign, this minus will become plus and this plus will become minus. If I bring it this side here, I will write it here itself. See here, this will become, this I will write it here, minus 2 alpha minus 8, 2 times alpha minus 8 is equal to 0. Correct na? If I multiply throughout by minus sign, this will be plus, this will be minus, this will be again plus 2 times alpha minus 8, that is equal to 0. So we got it in the form of quadratic equation, where quadratic equation in the form of sin x. Okay, quadratic equation in sin x. Now we have to find the value of sin x. To find the value of sin x, what we can do? We can just use the formula, that is Sridhara's formula, right? Now what we will do? So here, so I can write it as sin x is equal to plus or minus, what is b? What is b? B is minus alpha. Okay, b is minus alpha, minus b plus or minus. So the formula is minus b plus or minus alpha, plus or minus, the formula is minus b means this will become plus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac, root of b square minus 4ac. B square is nothing but alpha square minus 4ac. A is what? A is what, friends? A is 2. Okay, c is what? C is 2 times alpha minus 8, 2 times alpha minus 8. Okay, by minus 4ac by 2a. The formula is b square minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So this 2a is nothing but 2 into 2, 4. So what I will get? Alpha plus or minus. Okay, before that, what is the discriminant? We will find out. What is that b square minus 4ac? We will find out. Alpha square. Okay, this is what, friends? First let us find out what is this. Fine. What is this? Let us find out. So what is this? Alpha square minus 4 into 2 times alpha minus 8. So alpha square, I can write it as alpha square minus 4 2s are 8 into 2 times alpha minus 8. Okay, now I am finding out only this one. Okay, now I am finding out only this one. This one I am finding out here. Okay, this one I am finding out here. So this will become out alpha square minus 8 into alpha. 8 into 2 alpha is 16 alpha. Minus into minus is plus, 8 8 is 64. So this is of the form alpha square plus 8 square minus 2 times 8 alpha, that is nothing but what, friends? That is nothing but a minus b whole square, that is nothing but alpha minus 8 whole square, where alpha is nothing but a and b is nothing but 8, alpha minus 8 whole square. So it is in the square root. If it comes out, it will become alpha minus 8. So this will become this will eventually become what, friends? So sin x is equal to plus alpha or just alpha plus or minus, this is alpha minus 8. If it comes out of the square root, it will become alpha minus 8, because under the square root it was alpha minus 8 whole square. Once it comes out, it will become alpha minus 8 divided by 4. Okay. Now if I write minus, what I will get? If it is minus, I will get alpha minus alpha minus 8 by 4. I will get it as, I will get sin x as 2. I will get sin x as 2. Okay. If it is minus, if I take it as plus alpha is 2 alpha minus 8. So sin x will be 2 alpha minus 8 by 4, that is nothing but 2 alpha, I can take it out common, let me write it here, 2 alpha minus 8 by 4. So if I take 2 common, this will become what, friends? Alpha minus 4 by 2, alpha minus 4 by 2. But sin x, we know that the range of sin x is what, friends? Just now I told you the range of sin x is minus 1 to plus 1. So definitely it cannot be 2. So we are ignoring this. So sin x we are taking this value. So sin x we got it as alpha minus 4 by 2. Alpha minus 4 by 2 is sin x. So we got sin x as alpha minus 4 by 2. Correct now? Sin x we got it as alpha minus 4 by 2. So sin x I can write it as, see here, friends. So sin x I can write it as like this. Sin x is less than or equal to 1, greater than or equal to minus 1. Sin x is less than or equal to 1, greater than or equal to minus 1. Correct now? But instead of sin x, what is the value I got for sin x? I got it as alpha minus 4 by 2. Let me put this value. I will get it as alpha minus 4 by 2 less than or equal to minus 1, less than or equal to 1, greater than or equal to minus 1 I got. Now if I send these two both sides, I will get minus 2 less than or equal to alpha minus 4 less than or equal to 1. Correct now? Now this I want only alpha, I do not want alpha minus 4. So I will add 4 both the sides. If I add 4 both the sides, what will happen? So this will become plus 2 and this will become what? This will become what? This will be 2 actually. This will become 2 plus 4, this is 6. So I got the range of alpha as 2 comma 6 within closed bracket, 2 comma 6. So this is the answer, that is 2 comma 6, that is in option B. Understood, friends? Very simple. First you have to convert a quadratic equation and you can solve it using that formula. Then you can find out the value of sin x. Then we know that sin x lies between minus 1 to plus 1. Okay, both included. And you can put the value of sin x there, and using that you can find the range of alpha. That's it. Simple, very simple. It is little calculative, but the concept is very simple only. Got it now? Simple. Next thing. The set of all values of lambda for which the equation cos square 2x minus 2 sin square x minus 2 cos square x is equal to lambda as a real solution exists. Okay, this we will do while doing the PYQs. Let us go to the next thing. Let us go to the next thing. We will do next thing is properties of triangle. Very important. Properties of triangle. Although properties of triangle and trigonometric equations, although it is not in your JEE Mains syllabus, trigonometric equations, but it is in advanced syllabus and you have to learn certain things so that it will be useful in solving certain questions. So that's why we are doing trigonometric equations as well. Now coming to properties of triangle. Here you have to remember only two rules, sine rule and cosine rule. Sine rule, how to remember? See, sine rule, they are talking about the relation between an angle and its side, sine of that angle. Okay, relation between side and angle. This is side and sine of the angle. The relation between side of the side and sine of that angle. Okay, so a by sine A is equal to b by sine C, b by sine B, and that is equal to c by sine C. These are sides. Okay, where a, b, c are sides of the triangle. Okay, sine and cosine rule also. These are applicable for any type of triangle. Okay, equilateral, obtuse. Okay, equilateral, obtuse, scalene, isosceles, right angle, any type of triangle, this is applicable. Got it? A by sine A, B by sine B, C by sine C. Remember this, very important. Next thing is cosine rule. Cosine rule, how to remember? How to remember cosine rule, friends? So cos A is equal to this much, cos B is equal to this much, cos C is equal to this much. How to remember this? I'll tell you. So suppose we have a triangle like this. Okay, A, B, C. For A the opposite is A, for B the opposite is B, for angle C the opposite side is C. This is C. Suppose I want to find cos A. To find cos A, the formula is the cos A. For finding cos A, what are the things that are included? What are the things that are included to find cos A? The sides that are included are B and C, correct na? These two sides, square of these two sides. So for cos A, you will add C square plus B square. Okay, what is the side that is left out here? Opposite side minus A square divided by 2 times the nearby sides, the adjacent sides, that is 2BC. That's all. That is for cos A. Okay, suppose you want cos B. You want cos B. What are the two sides that are making this angle? That is C and A. So cos B will be what? Cos B will be A square plus C square. Remaining, what is the opposite side? B square divided by what is the two sides that are making this angle cos B, making this angle B, that is nothing but A and C. So you can write it as 2AC. Okay, if you want cos B, you have to focus only on A and C. A square plus C square. What is the opposite side? That is B square divided by 2AC. Suppose for cos C also, what are the sides that are making this angle C? A and B. So you are going to add A square plus B square, okay, minus opposite side, that is C square divided by 2AB. That's all. This is how you remember this. Got it, friends? This is about properties of triangle. Now we have certain conditional identities. I have given certain conditional identities. This is highly important while solving certain questions. So we know that if A plus B plus C is equal to pi, that is 180 degree, that is angle sum property. So sin 2A, sin 2B, sin 2C is equal to 4 sin A, sin B, sin C. Directly questions will come based on this. If you know these properties, directly you can apply and solve this. Okay, so definitely you have to remember this. Definitely you have to remember this. What will happen if it is sin A, sin 2A? What will happen if it is cos 2A? What will happen if it is sin A plus sin B plus sin C? And what will happen if it is cos A plus cos B plus cos C? You have to remember this. Okay, and also tan A plus tan B plus tan C and half angle, all these things. Okay, now based on the properties of triangle, let us solve a question. Let us solve one question based on the properties of triangle. So they are asking the smallest angle of triangle ABC when A is equal to 7, B is equal to 4 root 3 and C is equal to root 13. Okay friends, they are asking the smallest angle. So first let us draw some triangle. Okay, any triangle, let it be ABC, A, B, C. Okay, they are saying this C opposite is root 13, A opposite is 7 and B opposite is 4 root 3. By looking at this, one thing you know, the smallest angle will be the one which is having opposite side which is the smallest. The side having the smallest, if the smallest side is having an opposite angle or the angle opposite to the smallest side, to be very precise, the angle opposite to the smallest side will be the smallest angle, correct na? Suppose if you take a right angle triangle 90 degree, okay, 90 degree, the side opposite to the 90 degree will be the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the largest side of a right angle triangle. Similarly, the angle opposite to the largest side in a right angle triangle, that is the angle opposite to the hypotenuse will be 90 degree. Similarly, the angle opposite to the smallest side will be the smallest angle. So we have to first find out which is the smallest side in this. So here it is showing, it is given as 7, here it is 4 root 3. Root 3 is nothing but 1.7, something like that. 4 into 1.7 is, it will go more than 5. Okay, it will be more than 5 or more than 5 point something or 6. So root 13, what is the value of root 13? Suppose I write root 9, it is 3. Okay, suppose I write root 16, it is 4. So this value is lying between 3 to 4. Okay, it is lying between 3 to 4. Root 13 is lying between 3 to 4. Definitely 4 root 3 is greater than 4 and 7 is greater than 4. Then this is the smallest side. This is the smallest side. Correct na? And this is the smallest angle. Then angle C will be the smallest angle. So we have to find out the smallest angle, that is C, angle C. To find C, let us find cos C. Let us use cos C formula. So cos C is what, friends? So cos C is nothing but these two sides opposite, that is, let us write the formula first for your understanding. Cos C is nothing but what? Cos C is nothing but what? The angle C is formed by what? So instead of writing the formula, let us write this. So this is 7 square plus 4 root 3 square minus 7 square minus 7 square plus 4 root 3 square minus this opposite side square. This is root 13 square divided by 2 into 7 into 4 root 3. Got it? 2 into 7 into 4 root 3. Okay. Now we will solve this. So this will be what, friends? 7 square is 49, 4 square is 16, 16 3s are 48, because root 3 into root 3 is what? Root 3 into root 3 is just 3, minus root 13 square is just 13, divided by 2 7s are 14, 14 2s are 2 7s are 14. Okay. So 2 7s are 14, 14 4s are 56, 56 root 3. So this will be what, friends? 49 plus 48, 49 plus 48 is nothing but 49 plus 48 is nothing but what? What is the value of this? It is nothing but 97. It is nothing but 97. Okay. 40 plus 40 is 80. Okay. 88 plus 9 is 97. Okay. 97 minus 13 is 84. So this will be 84 by 56 root 3. 84 by 56 root 3. So how to find this? 14 4s are 56, 14 6s are 84. So next what I will have? 3 by 2 root 3. 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 2 root 3. So 3 can be written as what, friends? 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3. So this will be divided by 2 root 3. Correct na? 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3. Root 3 cancels. What I am left with? So cos C I will have the value as root 3 by 2. So C is equal to what, friends? Cos C will be root 3 and at what angle? C is 30 degree when the angle C is 30 degree. So the correct answer to this question is 30 degree, friends. This is how you will solve the question. First of all, you have to understand what? You have to understand to find out which is the smallest side. Which is the smallest side you have to find out. Based on the smallest side, the opposite angle will be the smallest angle. Okay, here we found out root 13 is the smallest side. Then the smallest angle will be opposite to that. Here we found out that is angle C is the smallest angle. To find out smallest angle, we use what rule? Cosine rule. We use cos C. Got it, friends? Next thing. Next question. Look at this. In a triangle ABC, if cos A plus 2 cos B plus cos C is equal to 2, and the length of the sides of the, that is length, and the length of the sides of the opposite to the angles A and C are 3 and 7 respectively, then cos A minus cos C is equal to what? Okay, first let us draw the triangle A, B, C. Okay, length of the sides opposite to the angles A and C. Opposite to A is 3 and opposite to C is 7. Okay, so opposite to C is 7 respectively, then cos A minus cos C is equal to what? Okay, opposite to B is, it is B. Okay, they have not told right angle triangle, you cannot use Pythagoras theorem here, it is just a triangle. Okay, don't forget that. So opposite to B is B, this side small b is the side. Okay, they are asking us to find what? Then cos A minus cos C is equal to what? Now cos A is what? Cos A is nothing but what? So these two sides square minus this divided by 2 times this. So that I will take it. So cos A, let me take this. Cos A, they have given cos A plus, they have asked us to find cos A minus cos C, but directly we cannot find, because just first we have to find out what is the value of B. So to find out the value of B, we will take the equation that they have given. Cos A plus 2 cos B plus cos C is equal to 2, plus cos C is equal to 2. Now how to do this? So cos A is what? Cos A is nothing but this plus this square. So that is 7 square is nothing but 49. Okay, 49 plus B square, 49 plus B square minus this 3 square, that is 9 divided by 2 times 7 into B. 2 times 7 into B is 14B. Next plus 2 times cos B. Cos B is this square plus this square minus that square divided by 2 times 7 into 3. So this can be written as 2 times cos B is what? 49 plus 9 minus this is 3 square minus what is that? B square divided by 2 into 7 into 3. 2 into 7 into 3 is what? 7 3 is 21, 21 into 2 is 42. Now plus cos c. You have to find cos c. Cos c is nothing but 9 plus b square minus 7 square is 49 divided by cos c is this one, this square plus this square minus 49 divided by 2 into 3 into b. 2 into 3 into b is nothing but 6b, that is equal to what, friends? They have given it as equal to 2. They have given it as equal to 2. Now we have to solve this. Now we have to solve this to find out what is the value of b. To find out what is the value of b. Now let us see this. 49 plus b square minus 9. 49 plus b square minus 9. 49 minus 9 is 40. 40 plus b square divided by 14b plus this is 49 plus 9 is, or let me take this, 2 ones are 2 21s are 2 ones are 2 21s, I can make it. 49 plus 9 is what? 49 plus 9 is 58. 58 minus b square by 2 by 21. This is 58 minus b square by 21. Right. Now this is what? 9 minus 49. 9 minus 49 is nothing but this will be equal to minus 40 plus b square. Okay, minus 40 plus b square. This will be, I can write this as minus 40 plus b square. Or let me write it as plus b square minus 40 by 6b is equal to 2. By 6b is equal to 2. Now we have to find out the value of b. To find out the value of b, what we can do is, see here friends, first of all I have to take the LCM. 14 and 6, what is the LCM? 14 and 6, what is the LCM, friends? Okay, to find 14 and 6 as the LCM, so let me write it as, this is 14 and 6 b, and also there is 21, and also there is 21. Let me write it as 14b into 21 into 6b. Okay, so 14b cancels, 14b cancels. Okay, 14b cancels, so you will be left with what? You will be left with only 21 into this. So after solving this, you will get the value of b. Okay, after solving this, you will get the value of b. So after solving this, you will get the value of b. Okay, after solving this, you know how to solve this. Better solve by yourself, because you should know this calculation. Your JEE students, you should know the calculation. So after solving this, you will get the value of b. You will get the value of b as equal to minus 4, 4, 5. Minus 4, 4, 5. After solving this, you will get the value as minus 4, 4, 5. So what will happen here is, see friends, this cannot be taken because side cannot be negative. What about b being 4? What about b being 4? See here friends, the triangle is having the sides, okay, a is equal to 3, okay, and c is equal to 7, and b is equal to 4. If you take, what will happen? 4 plus 3 will become equal to 7. The sum of two sides is always greater than the third sides. So as per that, this also cannot be taken. This also cannot be taken. So the only value of b is this one. So b is equal to 5. We got b is equal to 5. Now we have to find out what? We have to find out, they have asked us to find out cos a minus cos c. Cos a minus cos c we have to find out. So cos a minus cos c. What is the value of this? Cos a minus cos c. Cos a is what? Cos a is what? This is given here. Cos a is this one. Cos a is 49 plus b square minus 9 by 14b. So 49 plus, so I can write it as 49 plus b square is 25 minus 9. 25 minus 9. Why it came 25? Because it is 5 square, because b is 5. Next thing is, you have to find out what is 14b. 14 5 is 70. 70 minus cos c. What is cos c, friends? Cos c is, already I have written 9 plus b square minus 49. Here you got it as b square minus 40. I will use this only. B square minus 40. B square is what? 25. B square is what? 25. So this is 25 minus 40. 25 minus 40 divided by 6b. 6 into 5 is 30. 6 into 5 is 30, friends. So what? How to solve this? Just simplify this. 49 plus 25 is how much? 74. 74 minus 9 is 65. 65 by 70 minus 25 minus 40. 25 minus 40 is, it is minus 15. Okay, minus 15, this I will write it as plus 15, minus into minus will become plus 15 by 30. So this will be what? Okay, this will be 13, this will be how much? 65 by 70, 65 by 70. This will be 5 13s, 5 13s, this will be 5 14s, 15 1s, 15 2s. So 13 by 14 plus 1 by 2, 13 by 14 plus 1 by 2. Now you take the LCM of this. Now you take the LCM of this 14 and 2. What is the LCM? 14 and 2. The LCM is 14 itself. The LCM is 14 itself. Okay, the LCM is what? 14 and 2. The LCM is how much? 2 and 14. 14 itself. So this will be 13. 2 1s are 2 7s are 14. So here it will be 17. Here it will be 7. Okay. 2 7s are 14. 7 into 1 is 7. So this will be 20 by 14. That is equal to 10 by 7. That is equal to 10 by 7. That is equal to 10 by 7. That is option D. That is option D. This is how you solve this question, friends. Very simple. Whatever the equation they were given, there what you have to do? You apply the cos rule, cosine rule as accordingly. If it is cos A, cos B, cos C, accordingly. But wherever there is unknown, that is P, just write it as it is. Okay, then equate it to 2. Whatever the value that they were given, that is equated to 2. And you solve that, simplify that, and you will get the value of B as minus 4 plus 4 and 5. Minus 4, definitely it is out of contest, because minus 4 cannot be used because length cannot be negative. And 4, when we take 4, the sum of the two sides should always be greater than the third side when it comes to any triangle. But if we take 4, that rule is violated. So that's why we ignored 4 also. Then when we took 5, that is satisfying the all the conditions for a triangle to exist. So when we take B, then we used cos A minus cos C is to be found out. Then we used the formula for cos A, then cos C, and we got it as 10 by 7. So this was asked in the year 2023, first session. Got it, friends? I hope it is clear to you. Next is trigonometric equations. Like I told you, although it is removed from the JEE Mains syllabus, but definitely it is there for your advanced, and some properties definitely they will be useful in other chapters also. That's why we will be learning some of the questions how to solve based on trigonometric equations and their general solution. I want you to remember first 3 properties, at least first 3 properties when it comes to general solution. I want you to remember, that is sin theta, cos theta and tan theta. First 3 properties, kindly remember this. Got it, friends? Next, based on this we will solve a question. Okay, they have given the solution set of 5 plus 4 cos theta, 2 plus 2 cos theta plus 1 is equal to 0 in the interval 0 comma 2 pi is. They are asking the general solution for this. So here it is very easy. See here, if 5 plus 4 cos theta is equal to 0, then cos theta is equal to what? Cos theta will be equal to what? Cos theta will be equal to minus 5 by 4. And here it is cos theta will be equal to minus 1 by 2. But this can be negated or this can be ignored. Why? This is outside the range of minus 1 comma plus 1. It is beyond the range of minus 1. So this cannot be taken. Okay, so this cannot be taken. We will take this because it is lying within the range of minus 1 comma 1. So cos theta is equal to minus 1 by 2. Cos theta is equal to negative in which all the quadrants? So which all the quadrants? We know that ASTC rule. So where it is negative? Here it is negative and here it is negative. So this is pi minus something, this is pi plus something. So cos theta is negative when it is what? Cos theta is equal to half when it is pi by 3, but it is negative when then it is cos theta is equal to negative when it is and theta is pi plus, in theta is of two types, when theta is pi minus pi by 3 and theta is pi plus pi by 3. In theta is pi minus pi by 3 and theta is pi plus pi by 3. So what is this? 3 pi minus pi is 2 pi by 3. So this is 2 pi by 3. Okay. What about this? This is 3 pi plus 1 is 3 pi plus 1 pi is 4 pi by 3. This is 4 pi by 3. So answer to this question is 2 pi by 3 comma 4 pi by 3. So this lies between 2 pi by 3 comma 4 pi by 3. That's it. Okay, this is how you solve general equations. Okay, general solution of trigonometric equation, this is how you solve. Most importantly, you must know the range and domain. That is why in the beginning itself I told you what is the domain, what is range, what is periodicity. Got it, friends? And then we solved questions based on properties of triangles, and also now we solve certain questions based on trigonometric equations. Although it is removed from JEE Mains syllabus, but still it is important to know certain concepts. This much is enough when it comes to trigonometric equations. All right, friends, I will wind up now. In the next class we will be solving, okay, trigonometry is completed up till now. Okay, based on all the concepts that we have learned, you solve the PYQs of 2019, 2022, 21, 23 and 2020, all these things. But we will solve the PYQs of 2024 and also 2025 in the next session. Got it, friends? And after that we will be doing starting with inverse trigonometric functions. Trigonometry is done, and then we will do inverse trigonometric function, and accordingly we will continue with other chapters as well. Thank you, friends. Take care. And subscribe to our that is our channel, that is NEET World, to get more updates regarding all the exam related things and also for content videos. I hope the session was useful. Take care. Thank you.